methods of fraction. Okay, we learn about the addition of fraction, subtraction of fraction, multiplication and division. Okay, we solved word problem also. Now today we will learn about the decimal. Now what is a decimal number? It contains whole part and decimal part. So in decimal number we have whole part and decimal part. If we write 2.65, then here 65.65 is decimal part and 2 is whole part. The basic thing about the decimal we already learned in chapter standard 6. Okay, what we learned in previous? We learned about the place value of each digit in a previous class. So here, what is the place value of 5? Here 5 is at 100th place, 6 is at 10th place and 2 at the 1st place. So place value of 5 is 5 by 100, place value of 6 is 6 by 10 and place value of 2 is 2. Okay, if you want to write place value of any table, then here we need to make, let's write a place value table for one number. This is the number, and if you write the place value table for this number, then it is like this. Here we have from the decimal point 9 is at the 10th place, then 3 is at the 100th place and 8 at the 1000th place. Okay. Now 6 is at the 1st place and 1 at the 10th place. So here place value of 1 is multiplied by 10, place value of 6 is multiplied with 1, place value of 9 is multiplied by 1 by 10, place value of 3 is multiplied by 1 by 100 and place value of 8 is multiplied by 1 by 1000. Means as we are moving on right side from the decimal point, we need to divide it by 10, and as we moving on the left side, we need to multiply it with 10. So here we write place value. Now we can write the place value of each digit. So place value of 1 for this, that is 10. Place value of 6 is 6. Place value of 9 is 9 by 10. Place value of 3 is 3 by 100. And place value of 8 is 8 by 1000. Okay. Now if we want to write the expanded form, then expanded form is write the place value in an addition form. So expanded form is written as the 10 plus 6 plus 9 by 10 plus 3 by 100 plus 8 by 1000. Clear? We can read this, we can give the name as 16.938. Okay, so that is the number name for this decimal point. Also we learn about the addition and subtraction of decimal points. So let's take some example. So before addition and subtraction, we also learn about the comparison of decimal point. So if we want to compare two decimal points, so if we have this two number and we need to compare this, then we need to start from first digit. So here it is 2 and here it is 9. So from 2 and 9, which one is greater? Because this is the whole part. Consider here whole part, it is 28. So here whole part of 28.132 is greater than whole part of 640. 28 is greater than 9. So here first of all we start the comparison by comparing the whole part. So here whole part is 28 and here whole part is 9. So which one is greater? 28.132. So here we can write 28.132 is greater than 9.640 if whole part is same. So let's take one more example in which whole part is same. Okay, here you can see whole part is 11. Now next we compare the decimal part. So here first digit is 6 and here first digit is 5. So which one is greater? 6 is greater. So here 11.643 will be greater than 11.543. Okay, now let's take one more example. Now here you can see whole part is 615 here and here it is also 615. Now compare the 10th part, that is 1 here, 10th part is also 1 here. Now 100th part it is 3, here it is also 3. Now here it is 5000 part and in the next number it is 8. So now which one is greater? 8 is greater. So 615.135 is less than 615.130. This way we can perform the comparison of decimal number. Now after that we learn about the converting the decimal into fraction but also in the lowest term. Okay, decimal is converted into fraction and fraction is converted into decimal. So here first example is 0.05. Now how can we write it as a fraction? So here after decimal point there are 2 digits. Okay, means you need to write 20 in a denominator. So as a fraction we can write it as a 5/100. Why 20 in the denominator? Because you can see after point there are 2 digits. So it is 5/100. Now convert this into lowest form because in a question it is written convert into lowest form. So you need to divide the common factor. Now what is the lowest form? Lowest form is in a fraction is numerator and denominator has common factor 1. So here you need to find the common factor for 5 and 100. So if we factorize, we have 20 5 100. 5 will be cancelled out. So 1/20. Now we cannot cut any common factor in 1/20. So 1/20 is the lowest form. Clear? Now let's take the next example. 375. 3.75. So 3.75 can be written as a 375 divided by what? Divided by 100. Why 100? Because there is a 2 digit after decimal point. Now here we need to cut the common factor. So first of all we will factorize 375. Let's factorize. So it is divisible by 3. Now 5, 25 are 5 5 are 5. So here factor of 375 is 3 multiply 5 multiply 5 multiply 5. Factor of 100 we already know, that is 5 multiply 5 multiply 4. So these are the factor of both numbers. Now cut the common factor. So here we can cancel out this. So remaining is 3 5 are 15 divided by 4. Now is it possible to cut any common factor between 15 and 4? No, there is no common factor between 15 and 4. So this is the simplest form. It is also called lowest form. Now 0.004. So here 0.004 means after decimal point there are 3 digits. So it can be written as 4/1000. Now find out the factor for this. 4. We can write 100 into 10. Now we know that 25 4s are 100. So we can cancel out here. 25 4s are. So what is remaining? 1/250. So this is the lowest form of 0.004 as a fraction. Now next 5.066. So we can write 5066 divided by 1000. Now find the common factor for this. So here we factorize this 5066. Let's factorize that. So we have factor of 5066 is 2533 multiply 2 divided by 500 multiply 2. Because there is common factor 2 only. Now we cannot get any common factor between 2533 and 500. Okay. So here lowest form of this fraction is 2533 divided by 500. Why? Because there is no other common factor between 2533 divided by 500. Okay. Now next express as a decimal. Okay. This is what? Express as a fraction. Decimal is given and you need to write fraction. Now fraction is given and you need to write the decimal. So here first example is 2 by 10. So here in the denominator there is 1 0. So it is written as 0.2 as a decimal. Now next 1359 divided by 1000. So in the denominator how many zeros are there? 3 0 means that you need to place a decimal point after 3 digits from the right. So here 1359. Now there is 3 zeros. So place decimal point after 3 digits. So here 1, 2 and 3. So the decimal point will be here. Now 7 1 by 2. So here you can find the decimal form in a 2 method. First of all convert this into improper fraction. 7 2s are 15 plus 1. 15 by 2. Now you need to make a denominator 10 by multiplying it with 5 and divide by 5. If you multiply it with 5 and 5, we get denominator 10. So here 15 5 75 divided by 10. So it is 7.5. Okay, this is the one method in which we convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction and then we divide it with some number. So denominator we get 10, 100 or 1000. Now let's take one more method here. 9 1 by 4 is given. So we can write 9 plus 1 by 4. Okay. Now how can we make this 4 as a 100 or 10? It is possible to have a 10 in the table of 4? No. We need to make it 100 by multiplying with what? 25. So if we multiply 4 with 25, we get 100. So 1 is also multiplied with 25. Now here we have 9 plus 25 by 100. Okay. So here this number can be written as a decimal 9.25. Clear? Why? Because there is 2 0. So here after decimal point must be after 2 digits. So it is 9.25. Now next 12 1 by 8. Again we can convert it into improper fraction or we can use this method 12 plus 1 by 8. Now how can we make 8 as a 10? It is possible to have a 10 in a table of 8? No. It is possible to have a 100 in the table of 8? No. But we can make 8 by multiplying 125 to the 1000. So if we multiply 1 by 8 to 125, we will get 1000. So here we have 12 plus 125 divided by 1000. 125 8s are 1000. Now there is a 30 in a denominator. So we can place decimal point here and there must be 2 digits, 3 digits after decimal point. So it is 12.125. Now let's take the sum of addition and subtraction for a decimal point. So here how to add the decimal point. So add 15.44, 7.524 and 25. So as I already explained in a decimal part that whenever there is an addition, place the decimal point exactly below the decimal point. So here 15.44 is there. Then 7.524. So point will be here. Remaining 7 below 5 and 524 will be like this. Now 25 means there is a no decimal point in 25, so we can write 25 here, and after decimal point there is 0. So here it is addition. Now remaining addition is the same as we performed in a second and third standard. So here 4, 6, 9.71, 47.964. Clear? Now next, simplify 36.54 minus 15.76 plus 85.2 minus 57.615. So we already solved simplified example in the integer chapter. So that method we can apply here also. Here we will add a positive number and then add negative number and then subtract. If we have this kind of example, then what we have performed, that add, group the positive number, then make a group of negative number. So here 6 plus minus 3, so answer is 3. Okay, this thing we already learned in a integer. So same method we need to apply for decimal also. If there is a simplification example, so here 36.54 that is positive and 85.2 that is positive. So let's add 36.54 and 85.2. So 36.54 plus 85.2 minus 15.79 minus 57. As I told you in integers, that integer concept is used all in a math, so we apply the integer chapter concept. So here we add 36.54 plus 85.2. Now 100th digit is 0, so 4, 7 point, here 1. So 121.74, that is the addition of these two decimal numbers. Now this is negative, this is negative. If two numbers are negative, then first add the number. So here let's add 15.79, 57.615. So here both are negative, so add the number. So it is 73.405. Now this is positive number, this is negative, so subtract the number. So 121.74, that is positive, minus 73.405. Now here 1000th digit is 0. Now remaining subtraction is same as we performed in earlier class. So here 10, then 3. So 10 minus 5 is 5, 3 point. Here 11, 1 and 0. So here we have 8 and 4. So 48.345 will be the answer of this simplification. So this is your today's homework. First question is write as a decimal. You need to write this as a decimal. Convert into fraction but in a low base term. Okay, first convert into fraction and then cut the common factor. Then here express as a decimal. If there is a confusion in this, here it is 7 by 35. So 7 5s are 35 will be cancelled out. So it is 1 by 5. And now convert 1 by 5 into decimal. Clear? Now here add this 4 decimal. Second question is same and find the value. Means here you need to perform the subtraction of this decimal number. So this will be in your